Hello, everyone. Today, I want to introduce you to a very useful book that offers profound insights into money and effective personal finance management. The book is titled The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, and it will help us better understand 4 common misconceptions related to money. There's a famous saying, how you think about money will determine your fate, whether you are wealthy or poor. So, what is your perspective on money? Are those beliefs truly accurate? This book presents fresh, unique viewpoints that differ from traditional perspectives on money, helping us avoid misconceptions and thereby improve our personal finance management skills and invest more effectively. I hope the content I share from this book will be helpful on your journey to managing finances and building wealth. The story of Ronald Read and Richard Fuscone. Right from the beginning of the book, the author tells the story of an American philanthropist named Ronald Read. He lived in a suburban rural area and passed away at the age of 92, leading a simple and unremarkable life. However, everything became truly surprising when people learned that his net worth reached $8 million. Before he died, he dedicated most of his wealth to charity. What intrigued many was how someone with such an ordinary life could accumulate such a large fortune. Did he have some secret, or was he lucky enough to win the lottery? However, upon investigation, it was found that there was no dark secret at all. Ronald did not win the lottery, did not inherit any wealth, and did nothing illegal. The only thing he did was persistently save his earnings and invest wisely for the long term. In contrast, the story of Richard Fuscone serves as a testament to mistakes in financial management. Fuscone graduated with a Master of Business Administration from Harvard University and quickly became one of the senior leaders in the finance industry. At the age of 40, he was wealthy enough to retire early and begin enjoying a lavish lifestyle. He borrowed a large sum of money from the bank to rebuild a luxurious mansion, complete with numerous bathrooms and 2 large swimming pools. However, that extravagance did not last long. In 2008, the global financial crisis erupted. Most of Fuscone's assets quickly evaporated, and along with his massive debts to the bank, he went bankrupt in a short time. These 2 stories clearly illustrate that saving and long-term investing are the paths to wealth. No matter how much money you earn, if you simply chase a lavish lifestyle and spend uncontrollably, it will never be enough. Satisfaction in life does not come from possessing a lot of wealth, but from knowing how to use it wisely. 4 misconceptions about money. Now, let's go through the 4 misconceptions about money that the author, Morgan Housel, analyzed and shared in the book. Mistake 1, we never feel satisfied with what we have. The author recounts the story of Jesse Lauriston Livermore, a successful stock trader in the 1920s. He quickly became one of the richest people in America, but with unrelenting ambition, he borrowed a large sum of money to continue investing in the stock market. However, poor judgments led him to lose all his money, falling into overwhelming debt and ultimately going bankrupt. His marriage also suffered, and in despair, he took his own life. The next story is about Rajat Gupta, former chairman of the prestigious consulting firm McKinsey & Company. Despite having a colossal fortune of $1 billion, Rajat Gupta still wanted more. He yearned to join the ranks of the super rich and engaged in insider trading to gain additional profits from the stock market. As a result, he was arrested and sentenced to prison, losing his reputation and career in the blink of an eye. Both stories illustrate humanity's insatiable greed. When we achieve something, we desire even more. This is part of human nature, and it can also drive financial growth. However, if we let greed dominate us, we may fall into poor decisions and pay a heavy price. Another factor contributing to this dissatisfaction is social comparison. There are always people who are wealthier and more successful than we are. We easily get caught up in comparing ourselves to others and always feel lacking. But the truth is, when we achieve those material possessions, the feeling of happiness often doesn't last long. What's important is that we must learn to live enough, meaning knowing when to stop and not continually chase endless ambitions. To achieve satisfaction in life, there are 4 things we should remember. Reduce comparing ourselves to others. Avoid chasing luxury consumer trends. not overly concern ourselves with others' opinions of us. Appreciate what we already have. If we can implement these principles, life will become much lighter and happier. Mistake 2. You don't need to spend money to earn respect from others. A common misconception is that you must own luxurious possessions to earn the respect of others. The author shares that when we see a luxury car on the road, most people often don't think about who is driving it, but rather imagine that if one day they have a car like that, others will admire them. This shows that many people want to use external material goods to prove their success. However, the truth is that most people only pay attention to what we own, not who we are. In reality, trying to spend money to impress others is not a sustainable way to achieve respect. If we rely solely on material things to validate ourselves, the respect from others will only be temporary. Instead, we should focus on developing qualities such as humility, empathy, and kindness. It is these values that truly earn us respect and affection from others. Mistake #3. True wealth is what we cannot see. In this section, the author tells the story of a friend named Roger. Roger once drove a luxurious Mercedes, which made the author admire him. But not long after, Roger had to sell the car to pay off debts because he couldn't afford the monthly installments. This proves that what we see on the outside, like fancy cars, beautiful homes, or expensive items, is not a true reflection of wealth. Morgan Housel explains that true wealth is not what we can see, but rather what we do not spend. Money saved, long-term investments, or reserves for the future are indicators of sustainable wealth. For example, someone may live in a small apartment but possess significant wealth due to wise saving and investing, while another person may live in a luxury villa but be drowning in debt. When we spend money on flashy items to impress others, it does not increase our true wealth. On the contrary, it can quickly deplete our assets if we do not exercise control. A common real-life example is that lottery winners often lose all their money within a few years due to extravagant spending without a specific financial plan. Therefore, the author advises that we should invest in long-term financial stability rather than chase short-term values that can easily evaporate. Remember that true wealth is the money you don't spend. It represents silent yet immensely important values in life. Mistake 4. You don't need to earn more than others to be happy. One of the biggest mistakes many people make is thinking that the more money they earn, the happier they will be. The reality shows that once we reach a certain income level that meets our basic needs, any further increase in income does not bring as much happiness as we might think. The author references a famous study by Daniel Kahneman and Angus Deaton, which indicates that after reaching an annual income of about $75,000, a person's happiness level does not significantly increase even if they earn more. This misunderstanding leads many to work tirelessly to earn more money, sacrificing their health, time, and relationships with family and friends. Yet when they achieve their financial goals, they feel exhausted and drained. Most of what they earn only brings fleeting joy, while the mental and physical toll is incredibly high. To avoid making this mistake, we need to change our perspective on money and happiness. Focus on using money to create positive experiences, build relationships, and nurture personal interests and passions. Money can provide us with many opportunities, but it should not become the sole goal of our lives. The psychology of money. Morgan Housel offers an interesting perspective that how we deal with money is largely determined not by financial knowledge, but by personal psychology. The emotions, beliefs, and life experiences of each individual profoundly affect how they manage their finances. This explains why many people, despite being educated about basic financial concepts, still make significant mistakes in managing their money. The author points out that instead of focusing on learning how to earn more money, we should concentrate on controlling the emotions related to money, such as greed, anxiety, and fear of loss. These emotions, if not well managed, can lead to poor financial decisions. For example, when the stock market is rapidly growing, many people easily get swept up in greed and decide to invest, hoping to earn large profits in a short time. However, when the market declines, they panic and sell off their stocks, resulting in significant losses. This is one of the key lessons the book aims to convey. Managing emotions is the key to achieving sustainable wealth. How to apply these principles in life? After analyzing the misconceptions about money, the question arises: how can we effectively change our perception and management of personal finances? Here are some suggestions from the book, The Psychology of Money: Long-Term Investment and Perseverance. One of the most important lessons from The Psychology of Money is the significance of long-term investment and perseverance. Investing is not a game of chance or a short race for quick profits. Instead, it is a process that requires patience, consistency, and a long-term perspective. Long-term investing not only helps you optimize returns, but also minimizes risks. When you invest in assets like stocks, real estate, or mutual funds, you should not only focus on short-term gains, but also consider the long-term benefits they provide. Financial markets can be volatile, and the value of assets may rise or fall over time. However, if you persevere and maintain your investment strategy over the long term, you will be able to enjoy the benefits of sustainable growth and wealth accumulation. Perseverance in investing also helps you navigate difficult periods and market fluctuations. Many investors make the mistake of overreacting to short-term volatility, panicking and selling off assets, or changing their investment strategies based on momentary news. Instead of getting caught up in fleeting emotions, you should remain calm, patient, and focused on your long-term goals. Sticking to investment principles over time helps you maintain financial stability and harness the power of compound interest. A prime example of successful long-term investing is the story of Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors in the world. Buffett is renowned for his long-term investment strategy, where he invests in companies with solid fundamentals and holds them for extended periods. His perseverance and sustainable investment strategy have enabled him to build a massive fortune and become one of the richest individuals globally. Long-term investment and perseverance are not only ways to enhance personal finances, but also a means to establish a solid financial foundation for the future. By choosing quality investments, remaining calm amidst market fluctuations, and focusing on long-term objectives, you can achieve stability and sustainable financial growth. Remember, patience and persistence are the keys to success in investing and building lasting wealth. Don't rely too much on financial experts. Another important lesson from the book is not to rely too heavily on advice from financial experts. While they may have considerable experience and knowledge in the field, no one can accurately predict the future of the market. The author advises that each person should equip themselves with basic financial knowledge to make informed investment decisions, rather than solely relying on others' advice. Save and live below your means. One of the key principles for effective financial management, as emphasized in The Psychology of Money, is to live below your means. This is not only a smart financial strategy, but also a way to maintain stability and happiness in life. Living below your means is not just about spending less than what you earn. It encompasses creating a frugal lifestyle where you intentionally control your spending and avoid getting caught in the trap of unnecessary consumerism. When you live below your means, you not only save money, but also have the capacity to invest and accumulate wealth for the future. Living below your means brings several notable benefits. First, it creates a financial buffer, allowing you to feel more secure in emergencies or when facing unexpected changes in life. When you don't have to worry about earning enough to meet basic needs, you can focus on building long-term goals and pursuing personal passions. Second, living below your means helps you avoid the pressure and stress related to finances. Many people fall into the trap of a consumerist lifestyle, feeling the need to buy expensive items to prove themselves or keep up with social trends. Living below your means helps you steer clear of these pressures and focus on the values that truly matter in life. Finally, maintaining a frugal lifestyle and living below your means also helps you develop sustainable financial management skills. Once you become accustomed to reasonable spending and saving, you can apply these habits to every aspect of your life, from investing for the future to managing your daily budget. In summary, living below your means is not only a way to maintain financial stability, but also a smart strategy to achieve long-term freedom and happiness. By proactively and wisely controlling your spending, you can enjoy life without worrying about money and build a solid foundation for the future. Accept uncertainty and learn to be flexible. In finance, as in life, nothing is completely certain. One of the key messages from the psychology of money is that we cannot control everything, especially financial markets or macroeconomic factors. Instead of trying to predict the future or constantly worrying about sudden fluctuations, the best thing you can do is accept uncertainty and be mentally prepared for unexpected changes. This means you need to be flexible in your financial strategy. Rather than sticking to a single plan regardless of the circumstances, you should build contingency options and adjust as needed. For example, if stock investment is an important part of your financial plan, ensure that you do not bet all your assets on a single sector, but instead, diversify your portfolio. Flexibility helps you survive and thrive even in difficult and volatile market periods. Evaluate the time value of money. Morgan Housel also emphasizes that time is an equally important factor in managing money. Many people focus too much on earning more money, forgetting that time is also an irreplaceable asset. The author advises that instead of pouring all your time and energy into making money, we should learn to use money to buy back time for ourselves. For instance, if you can hire someone to do simple tasks like cleaning your house, consider doing so to free up time for more meaningful activities, such as caring for family, personal development, or pursuing personal passions. This is a smart way to use money, as it not only helps reduce stress, but also optimizes your quality of life. By understanding the value of time and knowing how to use money to create a balance between work and life, you will achieve greater happiness and fulfillment, rather than just focusing on accumulating material wealth. Morgan Housel's book, The Psychology of Money, is not just a financial book, but also a book about how to perceive life and the true values that money can bring. Through insightful stories and analyses, Housel helps us better understand human psychology in relation to money and how to avoid common mistakes in personal financial management. Most importantly, the book emphasizes that wealth is not merely about earning more money, but about knowing how to use money wisely, controlling emotions, and living a fulfilling life. Remember that money is not the ultimate destination, but a tool for achieving freedom, happiness, and meaning in life. It not only helps you understand money better, but also changes the way you think about life and success. If you find this content helpful, please support us by clicking the like button, subscribing to the channel, and turning on notifications so you won't miss our latest videos. Thank you, and see you in the next video.